Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about iPhone 16 Pro Max. At the time of filming this video, this iPhone, it's been out in the market for a year. iPhone just released the iPhone 17 series, and so as always there is hype and excitement around the new device, but we got this one, and this one I'll say still performs really good. And what I want to say is maybe iPhone 16 Pro Max is a good buy for 2025 going into 2026. iPhone 16 Pro Max. I want you to know that this is the best of the best that Apple could offer on its generation. So it's a really good device. This phone is made out of titanium. Remember iPhone 15 Pro? Everything marketing wise was titanium. So we got titanium, really premium feeling. And when you hold this device, do you realize that you have a really expensive piece of tech? And this is what it is. I know it's been a year since it was released, but you know, this iPhone still costs a lot of money. But for that money, I think we got a device that's gonna be reliable for the years to come. So in the back, we got glass, and in the front, we have ceramic shield, which is a fancy name to say that we're gonna have good protection in our screen. And here we have a 6.9 inch screen with 128 refresh rate, which means this phone goes really smooth and fluid when we're navigating through its UI and different apps. It's really nice, really smooth, and I love this phone. This phone is able to go up to 2000 peak brightness, especially when we go on direct sunlight. We won't have any problems to see what's in our screen. So we're gonna be able to see basically everything when we are out in a sunny day. At the top we have the dynamic island, which also has Face ID. And you know, Face ID is probably my best way of authentication in smartphones today. It is really reliable and works every time, even when we are in a really dark situation. It's still gonna work. So it's really reliable, and I really love Face ID. We also have here the selfie camera, which is 12 megapixel selfie camera. It does the job. It's not the best camera in the market for selfies, but you know, it does the job. Like, you're gonna be able to take good selfies with it. Okay, let's go to the back. We have here three cameras. We have a wide angle of 48 megapixel, an ultra wide 48 megapixel, and a telephoto lens of 12 megapixels. You know, when I think about iPhone 16 Pro Max camera, I will say reliability. They are really reliable cameras, to the point that if I know that I need to take a shot, I'll grab my iPhone knowing that I'll take a good shot no matter what scenario I am in. So that's about photos, but what about video? Video, I think iPhone is on top of the game when we talk about video. With these cameras on this iPhone, I know I can even use my iPhone as a content creator that, you know, makes a living out of making videos. So I paired this camera with Blackmagic Cam app, and I can take full control of my camera, and basically my iPhone becomes a tool more than only just a phone to scroll all day through social media. So yes, I use my iPhones as a tool as well. Something we like to talk in this channel is about battery performance. We have here a battery of 4,685 milliamp hours, which means that I get a little over 9.5 hours of screen on time in this iPhone. Like 9 hours, like if you spend more than 9.5 hours on your smartphone, I guess we need to talk, like 9 hours on your smartphone is like big portion of the day, and you shouldn't be spending that much of a time on your phone. Anyways, this phone, it's the phone that I can go without anxiety that my phone is gonna die mid-evening, and then I'm gonna have to be looking for a charger so I can have a phone again with me. No, this phone, it will last me all day, talking about battery life. And I'm that kind of user that will charge the phone through the night, so every morning I have a fully charged phone ready to last all day again without no problem. So also sometimes if I don't charge my phone at night, I can have 35% battery remaining, can get to my office, plug my phone into the charger, and it will recharge. And what I want to say is that this battery is really, really good. This phone charges through USB-C, and we also have MagSafe technology, which we can use to charge our phone. We can use some accessories, and one of the accessories that I use the most is this MagSafe wallet, which is pretty useful sometimes. If I want to bring with me 3 cards that I mainly use and I don't want to have my extra wallet, I will just use my MagSafe wallet and it works perfectly fine. Anyways, we got MagSafe to charge our phone and to use different accessories. This phone right now is running iOS 26, which is the latest version of iOS that you can find. My phone, I got another 16 Pro Max here with me, and this one is running iOS 18. And you can see they are a little bit different. And I want to say right now, with the first release of iOS 26, definitely iOS 18 feels stable. Like a lot of apps that I use in my everyday basis are better optimized, obviously, for iOS 18 at the time of this video. But I can expect that iOS 26 is only gonna get better as we get new updates on this iOS 26. So another thing that we find in this iPhone 16 Pro Max is the camera control, which is this button that we have right here that allows us to control our camera in different ways. Me personally, I don't use camera control a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I find myself that I use camera control only for doing these kind of videos. So it's not that it doesn't work, because it works perfectly fine. It's just that I haven't gotten used to using this camera control. Inside this phone, we have the A18 Pro chip. Really powerful chip that will keep giving me good performance for a long time. We also have 8 GB of RAM, and all this enables this iPhone to use Apple Intelligence. Remember, at the time of release of this iPhone, Apple Intelligence was the big deal. Up to date, Apple Intelligence feels unfinished, but I'm hoping Apple is gonna get better with this feature. Anyways, this A18 Pro is gonna give me good performance with 8 GB of RAM. It's gonna run smooth for years to come, and that also gives me the promise of having many years of software update, that will keep my phone up to date with the latest software coming in future years. I am Christopher Brooks. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. See you next time.